All right, so big news out of Florida, and I just found out about it this morning. But apparently, yesterday, the First District Court of Appeals in the state of Florida, in a case of Stanley Victor McDaniels versus the state of Florida on appeal, uh, basically the three-panel uh, court apparently decided unanimously that Florida's ban on open carry was unconstitutional. Um, that's big news here in Florida. It's something that has been attempted to be legislated or done through referendum and has yet to succeed. However, as of September 10th, 2025, there is now a court ruling declaring it unconstitutional. So, what does that mean for people in Florida? Well, I wouldn't say strap them on, carry openly just yet. Um, the sheriff of Clay County and I think Escambia County, which is where this started, have stated that they have informed their deputies not to enforce Florida's open carry ban. I live in Polk County, Florida, and the sheriff of Polk County, Florida, is Grady Judd, and I just sent him off an email to ask him if he had a comment or is planning to make a public comment on this case. Waiting for that to come back. I'll let you know more when I get it. But the basic core of all this, without reading the entire 20-page decision, uh, Florida law generally makes it a crime for an ordinary, law abiding adult citizen to carry a firearm openly in public. Stanley Victor McDaniels was convicted under that law and he now appeals. He contends that this open carry ban is incompatible with the Second Amendment's guarantees of the right to bear arms. Guided by the Constitution's text and the nation's historical tradition of firearm regulation, we agree. We therefore declare the law unconstitutional, vacate McDaniel's conviction, and reverse his sentence. And that right there is just big. That is big. Apparently, he was standing on a busy street corner on the 4th of July in 2022 with a sign. I don't know what the sign said. I don't know. He was holding the U.S. Constitution uh, and waving at cars. He was out there for a couple hours before law enforcement got on scene. They ran his background, came back clear. When asked for ID, he provided his state ID or driver's license and his Florida concealed carry permit. And the deputies or officers, I don't know who actually made the arrest, um, they told him, well, with a permit, concealed carry is legal. However, open carry is not. Um, and they confiscated his gun and later got a warrant for his arrest on a second degree misdemeanor of openly carrying a firearm. And, as soon as he found out about it, he called the police department and turned himself in. And, when they were, on scene or when they told him that open carry was not legal in the state of Florida, he said, I know, and I want to take it to the Supreme Court. Well, he didn't even need to take it further than the First District Court of Appeals because, in my opinion, the decision that they made is the right one. And, I don't see where any other decision could have been made or should have been made in a case like this. Um, I personally am not a proponent of open carry, not because I don't think we should be allowed to, but my personal opinion is if there's a dirtbag near me that is getting ready to do some shit, um, you know, I don't want them to know that I'm on equal footing with them. So, you know, I'm going to read the entire 20-page decision. Sounds like a lot of legal mumbo jumbo at this point, but I'm going to fully wrap my head around it. And when I get an email back, if I get an email back from Sheriff Grady Judd of Polk County, Florida, I will post that email. Anyway, thank you for watching my video, and as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell for notifications if you want to be annoyed whenever I post shit. And y'all have a great day. It's a good day for the Constitution in Florida.